Hello everybody, my name is John Joe McGinley from Glassagh Consulting, and I'd like to look at what makes us happy in business in a video entitled You Don't Have to Eat a Trawl to Be Happy. My youngest child is obsessed with a film he insists on watching every day, so by now I can recite the script by heart. The movie is Trolls, and the basic premise is that a group of super cute, insanely positive, multicoloured creatures called trolls are on the run from chronically pessimistic Bergens, who are only happy when they have trolls in their stomach. The entire movie swings from chase to chase as the Bergens strive to eat the trolls, who they perceive as their only route to happiness, ignoring all else, including family, friends, and their surroundings. Is this starting to ring a bell with anyone? The sad fact is many of us spend our lives searching for our own trolls in the wrong direction and ignore what could make us happy. We would be far better, emotionally and professionally, if we found what I call our happy meal. Let me explain what I mean by this. Most people have been pestered by their children or grandchildren to take them for a fast food meal. When the meal arrives, what is it that makes the kids so happy? Is it the burger, or the chicken nuggets, or even the fizzy sugary drink? Most of the time it's none of these, but the brightly coloured box and that toy inside, which is usually promoting the film of the moment. Put yourself in these children's shoes. What is it that makes you happy in your role? Or have you forgotten what it was? This is what I call your business happy meal. Sometimes it's difficult to identify what actually motivates people, and it's not always what you might expect. Ultimately, if we want to be positive and motivated in what we do now, then we all have to rediscover our own happy meal. This is important because on average we could all end up spending up to 1,776 of our precious hours every year not watching television, not on holiday, or not even doing our favourite hobbies, but working. So shouldn't we at least enjoy the time we spend in our work environment? It's a positive exercise for every one of us to re-engage on a regular basis with what it was that inspired us to take that career direction we have taken, or what encouraged us to start our own business. I often challenge attendees at my seminars to write down in plain English exactly what it is they do in the role that they have. Because let's face it, we've got to know what is it we do before we can decide if we still enjoy doing it. Have you ever tried it? It's not easy, is it? We tend to slip into the jargon that's become the everyday vocabulary of the modern workplace. The problem is, this means nothing to most people, including ourselves. So in doing this, it's time to abandon buzzwords and start to use the words and phrases we can all identify with. The key things we do in our roles, what our clients want from us, should drive the description of what it is we do. This exercise will help you reconnect and identify with the aspects of your career that makes you happy, motivated, and gives you the drive to succeed. If you already know what this is, that's great. If not, it's time to discover your very own happy meal. Now, life happens, and sometimes necessity drives what we have to do, but we can all embrace elements of our happy meal in both life and business. Life is too short to live somebody else's life, or to suffer disappointment to keep others happy. I'd urge you all to consider what business structure you can grow, evolve, or develop that makes you happy and motivated in the thousands of hours you'll spend in your career. Why don't you try this simple exercise now? Take time to answer these questions in honest and plain language, avoiding that jargon we talked about. Write down, what is it you actually do? Who do you do it for? Why do you actually do this? What do you enjoy about it? What would you change about your role? And what do you want to be doing in 5 years' time? When you have done this, it's time to take what I call the vision test. This is simply stepping back from what you've written and considering. Does it seem real, or do you need to make major changes to make it achievable? Does it excite and motivate you? Does it make you happy? Do you have the necessary skill sets to achieve this, or do you need to consider retraining? Will it enthuse new and existing clients? And is it achievable at a profit going forward? If it fails any of these criteria, especially the motivation factor, then perhaps you may have to reconsider what you do and why. It doesn't mean you give up, as the answers you have given should give you the ideas you need to amend and enhance what you do to ensure you create your own business and life happy meal. Finding this happy meal will allow you to enjoy these 1,776 working hours every year, or will you have to continually hunt for those pesky trolls to make you happy? If you've enjoyed this video and would like to find out more about Glassagh Consulting, please visit our website at glassagconsulting.com. We're on Facebook at Glassagh Consulting, and if you're on Twitter, please follow us at Glassagh Consult. We always follow back. Thank you very much, and I'll speak to you again soon.